bullet journals, art projects, organized planner chic.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so and select the bell for notifications. Well, first, I want to thank all my Patreon members who help make it possible to create videos like this. Well, thank you guys so much. And if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. Okay, you guys, I have another review for you. Yay! It's a review and a comparison because if you follow my channel, you may be aware that I did a review some time ago on a dotted notebook, which you can use as a bullet journal or a regular journal. Of course, I use mine as bullet journals, but it's a dotted notebook by Clever Fox. And Clever Fox, say that again, Clever Fox Planners makes lots of different types of planners, but I'm a bullet journal girl and they sent me a dotted journal some time ago. Beautiful journal. Be sure and check out that video. I'll put the iCard across the screen for you guys. Love it. Love the paper quality, everything. The only things that were a little challenging for me was it was just a tiny bit, well, not a tiny bit, but it was smaller than an A5, and the dots were pretty close together, and I just wasn't used to the dots being so close together, but I love the paper and I use it on a regular basis, so you can see some of that on Instagram. Well, now they've come out with a 2.0, which is a beautiful quality paper also, but it's an actual A5 size, and the dots are, you know, the traditional spacing, which is incredible. The colors, still beautiful colors for all of their planner and journal options. So be sure and go to the website. I'll put that across the screen for you guys. But the cover design for the 2.0 is different and it is amazing. So I am super excited, you guys. So let's get to it in this review and comparison. Okay, now I want to thank Sophie over at Clever Fox for even thinking of me to reach out to me with the first dotted notebook and then sending me this A5 to share with you guys as well. So thank you so much, Sophie. You're such a sweetheart. So here it is. Isn't it beautiful? I chose the rose gold color, which of course is a beautiful color. And I really like how the elastic and the elastic pen loop are coordinating, you know, with the darker shades, kind of a maroon. It's really, really pretty. And then the little page markers too, which it comes with 3. And then you have the one that matched, or 2 that match. I think they're just slightly different color, maybe the exact same color. Looks like one is a little bit lighter than the cover, and then one that matches the elastic on the band and for the pen loop. So I'm really happy with the way it looks. Now there's information here on the cover that gives you the details. It's a compact size, which is the A5 size, and I'll share that, compare that here in a moment. Pagination, just like the other one, the pages are all numbered. Premium paper 120 GSM, can't beat that. And then 5mm spacing, which is what I am really excited about. So I'm just going to kind of compare the size for you guys. So right now, let me compare it to the other dotted. This what just passed across the screen, I'm going to compare for other A5s for you guys. So this is the one that I originally had, and it is just sitting inside a traveler's notebook cover that I made. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out, and this is the original dotted one that they sent me. Yeah, so pretty. Aren't their colors amazing? So yeah, so I'm just going to compare so you can kind of see. So you can see to the left, this is all the way to the edge, how much wider it is than the other one. And then let's see, I think it's about the same height though. So let's look up here. Then both on the ground, this one, if you can tell, is just a little bit taller. It's about 1/4 of an inch maybe, or more like between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch taller. Yeah, so that is how it's an A5. Now I'm going to compare that to this A5 that's here in my current bullet journal. That's for my everyday one. And this is a Scribbles That Matter. And so here down at the bottom, it's the exact same width. I mean, like exactly. And I think though, let's see, because I got to make sure I'm holding this up against the journal. This one's inside elastic, so it'd take a bit for me to take it out. Is it the same height? It looks like. Yep, it looks like it's pretty much the exact same size. I don't know if you can tell there. Because this is in the way, it looks like it might be a little bit different, but it's actually the exact same size. And then I wanted to compare too, so you could see that this new one has doodles on it, which I really like. And the Scribbles That Matter has doodles as well. Well, the added bonus to me is this Clever Fox insignia. I just love this logo. It is so special. My husband really liked that. So that is in the center of this one. I don't believe, I can't see it now because I put the sticker on it, but I don't believe there's any such thing on the Scribbles That Matter. And they're both really pretty. I just love this color. Oh my gosh. So yeah, and then this one has 3 ribbons, just like the other dotted one from Clever Fox, but the Scribbles That Matter only has 2 ribbons. So yeah, so let's continue. So we're gonna go ahead and take this paper off because I don't need it, right? So let's take that paper off and see what's different inside. Take you off. There we go. And let's see what's different inside and what's the same. So here we go. Get centered. Okay. So let's see how I can do this. See if I can keep it all both in frame. Shaking the table, my bad. So I think I'll do it like this and then we can see. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put a pin in this loop as well. The pin loops are the same. Nice, good, sturdy pin loops. Okay, so then in the inside here, it's a little bit different. No, it's the same, just the little insignia for putting your personal information, contact information if it's lost to return is the same. It's just a little bit smaller up here. The font is a little bit different. And then we come, oh, this is different. Look at that. Okay, so on the other dotted notebook, it's just dots. And so I put my own index in there. This one actually has symbol, color, topic, and pages, reference, and content. I really like that. So that's similar to like the Scribbles That Matter and the official bullet journal by gosh, I can't even think of his name, Ryder Carroll. You know, it's just similar to that. So, and again, you can use this as a bullet journal, you can use it as a regular journal. Either way, it's really nice to have an index. And the more I use a bullet journal, the more I use my index now than when I used to, or table of contents, whatever you want to call it. So that's awesome. Now let's see if there's a difference in the paper. So let's go to a page that I have not used yet. So hope you can see that. I know sometimes it doesn't pick up on the screen, but I'm hoping you can see the difference in the dots. So see, these are really, really close together. And these are the typical, what I'm used to in the traditional bullet journals with the 5mm spacing. The paper looks like it might be about the same shade of white. Now sometimes it might look like this is brighter, the new one, than the other one because the dots are spaced further apart. Because with the smaller dots it looked more gray, it looked grayish a little bit, sort of, but I think that's just because the dots are gray and they're closer together. So that's that. Now the pagination looks about the same. The border looks smaller at the bottom on the new one than on the first one. The 2.0 has about the same border at the top, but a much shorter border at the bottom. And then let's see, let's go to the very back and see if there's a difference at all there. So the pages, so this has, let's see, oh, let's think about that. This one has 155 pages. Let's see how many are in this one. This one, oops, I cut a page out to fix something. This one had 126, it looks like, because I cut that page out. So yeah, there's more pages, more space, bigger pages, and more pages. 155 and 126, it looks like. Now let's look at the pocket. So of course you have a bigger pocket because you have a bigger notebook. Both of them still have these extra sheets in the back. And a warranty card. Yeah, I forgot about that, you guys. I mentioned it in the first video, but there is a warranty for all of their products. So it says if there's any issue with your order, if you're not happy with your results within 60 days of your purchase, please contact us and we'll arrange a 100% refund. Yeah, open the product detail page and it gives you directions on how to do that. They stand by their product 100%. Oh my gosh, I love that. I mean, I love that from any company that does that. I mean, you can believe in them if they're willing to stand behind their product and make it right. If you're not completely happy, they really care about you being happy and not just about making the money. So come on, let me put you back in here. I don't know what I got it caught on back here, but I'll fix that. So I know it's me, it's not the journal. So I did a pen test before, and this is the same. If you didn't see the previous video, this is just the pen test. I used several different pens, things that bled through every other journal I've had at least a little bit, and none of them did except for the alcohol marker. So you can't even tell there's anything on the other side of those. So the alcohol marker is the only thing, but then this is not alcohol paper, you know, so yeah. Even watercolor, see, I used watercolor in there before too. So yeah, so that is it. So I am super excited. Now I want to compare it a little bit to the one that I am using right now, and see if there's anything that kind of stands out. Let's look at the index in the front again on this one compared to what comes in the Scribbles That Matter. So there's the Scribbles That Matter, and it has a key. Well, let's look at it this way. It has a key page. Oops, something's caught over here. What am I caught on? Okay, it has a key page and a color code, one page of that, and then it has the index, which is 1, 2 pages. Actually, I think this had more pages that I cut out. Yeah, because I had started this. If you watch my video for setting up this 2020 bullet journal, you'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah, it actually had more pages than that. But this one looks a little bit different. So yeah, it has reference and symbol, and then contact, topic, and pages, and that says Scribbles and Pages. And probably has about the same number maybe of pages for that. But loving, always loving the 3 ribbons, and these ribbons are bigger than the original one from Clever Fox. So the original ones, let's see, the original one has these, move that one out the way, has these little skinny ones, yeah, which are nice, and they're all the same color. And I really like that they changed it where they're bigger and different colors. So I really appreciate that a lot. So you guys, thank you for staying till the end so you can find out about the coupon code. So I'm putting the coupon code across the screen for you now. Be sure and check that out to get 10% off, and let me know if you get it. Please put it in the comments below. Let me know if you're interested in getting it in the comments below. And also, I'm going to remind you guys here now on the screen what the regular price is for both of these. They're both really good journals. It all depends upon your preference. If you want a smaller one, what's nice about this is it fits really nicely into your purse. But if you're wanting to have more of a traditional journal size or bullet journal size, then this is the one that you would want to go with. And then if you don't mind smaller spacing here, that works. If you want the more 5mm spacing, this works. And this cover is amazing. All right, you guys, well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. All of my subscribers get an additional discount from my Organized Planner Chic Etsy shop, and that discount is in the description below. And in my shop, I make products for traveler's notebooks, bullet journals, and Fauxbonichi Weeks. So yeah, and something is always on sale, so be sure and check that out. And then also check me out on Instagram at Organized Planner Chic, where I post all of my creative ventures and adventures. I have 2 Facebook groups. The local one is called Phoenix Planner Friends for Christ, and there we meet in person once a month and have lots of planner fun. And the one for anyone around the world is called Organized Planner Chic Crew. And there we do giveaways, and we try to stay in touch every day with lots of different posts and videos and Facebook Live and all that kind of stuff. And then if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. And until next time, happy planning!